Good morning, first graders. Happy Thursday. We're coming to you today to talk about what we usually do on Thursdays in our first grade classroom. So today is our big testing day. We call it Show Off Thursday. And my students read their sight words out loud to me without sounding them out. They also take a comprehension test, which they read on their own, and then I read it to them and we answer questions. And we have a phonics test on the phonics lessons that we have been learning all week. So today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to read it to you guys out loud, and we're going to do the questions out loud, just so I know you're still getting that practice. There's going to be other ways that I'm going to be testing you and counting your grades while we're home, okay? But that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to do a little bit of religion today. Math, just keep working on those pages. We're learning how to add 3 numbers, and it's easier if you add any number to 10, and that's kind of where our focus is right now, is adding numbers to 10, okay? And then tomorrow is just going to be a review day of everything you did throughout the week. Fridays are usually our review day. Okay, I was going to start our day off with reading what makes a plant, because in science, that's what our focus is right now. Okay, life cycle. Plants are living things that grow and change over time. Grandpa tree is the oldest tree, and it's over 4,000 years old, and they have life cycles. And I was saying that in Disney World, the Animal Kingdom, I believe they have one of these trees. I'm sure it's not a real tree, but it's it looks just like that when you walk in, and most of you, and some of you have seen it. A plant starts its life cycle as a seed, and the seeds need water, oil, soil, and sunlight. Can you see it over there, Missy? First, the seed grows roots in the soil or dirt, and the roots help the plant absorb water. This tree has large roots, which helps it get water. Just like I said, they're like straws, and they pull the water up. Sorry, Declan, am I smushing you when I lean up? I'm sorry. Next, the stem grows. This plant grows roots and then a stem. It carries water and food through the plant. The big stems, a tree trunk, is just like a huge stem. Let's lean up so they can see it. You want to see it? Be careful of the wall there, cutie pie. The plant also grows leaves, and the plants absorb sunlight. Lots of leaves. There are many different kinds of leaves. They come in lots of shapes and sizes. Sunlight helps the plant make food. Okay. Some plants grow flowers. This is a yellow dandelion flower. And flowers make seeds that grow into new plants. Your parents, if you ever have these in your yard, your parents probably say don't blow them to make a wish, because they have seeds, boys and girls, and those seeds go flying across the lawn, and then they come out, and they're weeds, and they come up all over your yard. But you can make a wish when you do that.
My sister used to say make a wish.
Did she? New plants. The new plant will look like its parent plant. A new plant grows from a corn seed. And yesterday I showed you guys the roots of the butterfly bush, remember? I'm going to show you guys something else today. The new plant will grow leaves and seeds too. New seeds grow inside these tomatoes. There's tiny little seeds. The life cycle begins again. There's the roots, the stem, the flowers, and the leaf. And then it says, what parts of a plant? Try this and see, what do you get? If you get a paper and pencil, you get a plant with the roots, and you get scissors. They want you to watch it grow and take notes. And you guys could do that at home if you already have a plant. I don't think we're going out to get new plants. Okay, the word absorb means to take in or drink. Flowers are parts of a plant that make seeds. Leaves are the flat parts of a plant that grow from the stem. Life cycles are a series of stages that living things go through as they grow older. Can you leave that on there for me? Roots are the parts of the plant that grow under the ground and absorb water. The stem is the part of the plant that holds up the leaves and the flowers. So that was the vocabulary from our awesome book. It says tasty plants. We eat many parts of a plant. Peas are seeds. Did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Carrots are roots. So carrots are actually the actual root that grows in the ground. Lettuce is a leaf. Broccoli is a flower. It says make a list of your favorite plants to eat. What part of the plant do they come from? Okay, so that was our science for today. So you can go look at that over there. Kennedy, can you not? I don't want you distracting everybody right now. Okay? Go over there. Thank you. All right, boys and girls. So today, I want you guys to continue reviewing how we use the word a and an, adding er and est to a word when you're comparing. We talked about opinions. We talked about when you write a book title, you underline that book title, right? So if you're writing, my favorite book is Dr. Seuss' Cat in the Hat. You will underline cat in the hat, right? I'm looking back here because my notes are on the chalkboard. We talked about every story has a problem and a solution. If you guys get bored today, you can write a story and then maybe you can underline the problems in purple and underline the solutions in orange. That would be a good idea. And then adding 3 numbers. Okay, I had this on the right page. My little helpers here are really, really killing me. So today, boys and girls, was the story. I'm sorry, my back is to you. It's hard when you have all these little assistants. I'm missing Mrs. Ray because Kennedy and Declan are just not as efficient. Okay, so boys and girls, we're going to talk about in religion today worshiping at a special meal that Jesus had. One night before Jesus died, Jesus ate a special meal with his friends. We call this meal the Last Supper. Here is what Jesus said and what he did. Jesus took bread from the table. He gave God thanks and praise. And then he broke the bread. He gave it to his friends. And he said, take this, all of you, and eat for it. Eat of it, for this is my body. When supper was ended, Jesus took a cup of wine. He thanked God. He gave the cup to his friends and he said, take this, all of you, and drink from it. This is the chalice of my blood. And we believe that everything turns, when we're having Eucharist in church, we believe that everything turns into Jesus' body. So once you eat it, you're part of him and he's part of you. You're one.
Where's Aquaman?
Where's Aquaman? I have no idea. So, and here's a picture of Jesus at his Last Supper, right? And this happened on Holy Thursday. And there's a little picture of him. Okay. And it says, in the Last Supper, Jesus shared the gift of himself with his friends. Today, Jesus comes to us in the holy meal called the Eucharist. We celebrate the Eucharist with our parish community at Mass. We remember all that Jesus did and all that he said at the Last Supper on the night before he died. We thank God for the gift of Jesus' body and his blood. And what grade, boys and girls, at St. Anne's School do you receive your first Holy Communion? Who can raise their hand? And I know I can't hear you, but I know you know the answer because it's exciting for us first graders because we're getting ready. Ken, when is it?
Miss Ryan's class or something?
No.
Second grade.
Second grade, Mrs. Kuhal's class. You guys will prepare for that, and you guys will make your first reconciliation, and then you'll continue to do that, and then you guys will be able to have your first Holy Communion. And how exciting is that? All right, so the Last Supper, boys and girls, is the holy meal that Jesus shared with his friends the night before he died, okay? And we do that every Sunday, actually every day in church, but most of you go to church on Sunday. And now I heard that our masses are going to be live streamed on the internet. So really, there's no excuse for us not to listen in on that. So I know my family will be listening in on masses on Sunday. Isn't that fun? It's another way to worship our Lord. Okay, so that's our religion for today. I'm going to read you guys a story, and then we're going to go over the questions, and then that's it for the day. I'm going to let you guys go. Okay? All right, and I hope you guys have an awesome day today. Keep working hard, keep reading. We're reading a ton. If you're not doing anything at all, I want you guys to read, read, and read because it makes you guys so much smarter. And you don't have to read with somebody. You can line your stuffed animals up and just read away to them. Okay? This is called House Sounds. It says, Mom is working at home, but the house seems silent. Dad is at work. My sister is at school, and she has the computer. Even the TV is in the shop. I feel helpless. What does helpless mean? Remember we learned if less goes on the end of the word, it means without. So she must not feel like she can do anything. I feel helpless because I am sick. There's nothing I can do. A clock goes tick-tock, tick-tock. It is softer than the chirping of the birds outside. A dog howls with the sound louder than a train. A snowplow passes by and branches scrape the window. A kitchen cupboard closes. These all make low, deep sounds. The wind moves chimes on the porch, and they ring with high, light sounds. Mom fixes lunch. A buzzing sound wakes me. It's lunchtime, calls Mom. Somebody's getting ice out of them. I eat and I slurp my drink. Mom tells me to stop. Dad and Sis come home early. The bell rings. A helpful friend is here, bringing work from school. Write a book, the teacher's note says. Oh, I tell myself, I'll write a book about sounds. Now I am thankful I stayed home today. All right, boys and girls, get those thinking caps on. Put them on really tight so we can listen to my questions. Kennedy, are you ready? You're going to be answering questions too. All right, number 1 is, why is the girl home from school? Is she sick? Is it snowing? Or there's nothing to do? Why is she home? Does anybody know? Why?
She's sick.
Yeah, because she's sick. Is that what you guys were thinking? That's the answer. And this would be your test if you were at school. So those of you that aren't in my class watching this, yes, Declan.
She's sick.
That's right, she is sick. What is the problem with being home from school? A clock is ticking? She has nothing to do. A buzzing sound wakes her. Why is it a problem?
School is over.
School's not over. Kennedy, do you know? At home, do you guys know? There's nothing to do. She's bored. What step does the girl take to solve her problem? She takes a nap on the couch. She listens to all the sounds. Or she plays a game. You answer.
Quiz game.
And then Kennedy, you tell us the answer.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. What step does the girl take to solve her problem? She takes a nap on the couch. She listens to sounds.
She listens to sounds.
Or she plays a game. She listens to sounds. Just like we were just listening to Declan fill up that ice. How does the girl's friend even help her? She brings schoolwork for the girl to do. She writes a note to their teacher. Or she eats dinner with the girl. Do you remember?
Eat dinner with the girl.
She's eating dinner with the girl. She brings schoolwork for the little girl to do, right, guys? And then the teacher tells her to write a story. All right, how does the teacher's note solve the girl's problem, first graders? Think about a way that teacher's note kind of saved her. What happened? She gave her something to
read.
Yeah, or do. Right? She gave her something to do. Just like I'm giving you guys something to do. Have fun. All right, I'm going to read a sentence, and it says, I feel helpless because I am sick. What does helpless mean? Full of ways to make something better, without ways to make something better, or someone who helps make something better. Do you guys know that answer? It's without ways to make something better. How many of you knew that answer? Good job. Now I'm going to read this sentence. Declan, shh. Now I am thankful I stayed home today. Remember what full means, full of it. What does thankful mean? Someone who thanks you without thanking, or full of thanks. What is it, everybody?
Full thanks.
That's right. It's full of thanks. Good job. What does kindly mean? If you have an ly on the end of the word, what does that mean?
Kinda.
Kindly. Does it mean not kind at all? In a way that is kind, or a person who is not kind?
Wait, that's
Is it not on the new table, please? Are you painting? Okay.
Wait, that's kind.
Kennedy, what does kindly mean?
Wait, that's kind. Someone too kind.
Is it not kind in a way that is kind, or a person who is not kind?
Not kind in a way.
No, honey, kindly.
Kind.
Everybody's waiting for you. Are you listening back there?
Kind.
It means in a way that is kind, okay? All right, thank you. I would like you to come over here and listen to my group time, okay? All right. Thank you. All right, we will play tag blank of soccer. What sight word would go in there? Would it be early, instead, or of? I will play tag blank of soccer. I'm asking you now. What's the answer? We will play tag, Kennedy, what is it?
Instead.
Instead of soccer. Good job. How about, okay, your turn. I know, but you didn't answer. Gina likes the blank red. Declan, what word goes in that blank, boys and girls? Would it be color? Gina likes the color red?
Color.
Color. Would it be nothing red or thought red?
Thought red.
No, color. Okay, and then boys and girls, you guys know this page where they want you to find the word that looks like crown. So maybe you guys could spell out the word crown. Could you do that, Kennedy? Please spell out the word crown right now. Not crown that you color with, crown on your head. Just do it on a piece of paper right now. Okay? Everybody do that. Crown. And then mouse. Everyone write the word mouse quickly. Just do it real quick. I'll give you guys a minute, or you can pause me. All right, and then I'll keep going. Actually, okay, ready? How do you spell crown? It's C-R-O-W-N. That's the kind of crown you wear on your head. And then mouse is M-O-U-S-E. All right, we're almost done. Number 13, which word goes in the blank? A couch is blank than a sidewalk. Would it be soft, softer, or softest? Kennedy, which one is it? A couch is blank than a sidewalk.
Softer.
Softer, because you're only comparing two. Good job. Which word goes in the blank? It feels blank in the house than at school. Would it be warm, warmer, or warmest?
Warmer.
Warmer. Good job. And which word goes in the blank? Today was the blank day of the week. Cold, colder, or coldest? Oops, sorry.
Coldest.
And it would be coldest. Good job, Declan. Okay, first graders, we are done for the day. You guys had an awesome week so far. We're learning. I'm getting so much feedback from these videos, and I'm really feeling like it might be helping you guys. So I would love for you guys just to keep reading, reading, reading. Stay off those electronics, okay? All right, say bye, guys. Say bye to your friends. Kennedy, say bye.
Bye.
There she is. Doesn't want to say bye?
Bye.
Bye. God bless you.